Hey, what are you doing out here?
I was looking for you. I wanted to ask if you know about Hanford.
No. What's Hanford?
Hanford is a federal cleanup site near the Columbia River in Washington state. The government used to make fuel for nuclear weapons there. There are 177 underground tanks there that hold radioactive and chemical waste.
So, what does it matter? Why should I care?
30 million gallons of chemical and radioactive waste sit in tanks called single-shell tanks. Some have leaked to the groundwater. The waste could get to the Columbia River.
Gee, that sounds scary. Why don't they empty the tanks so they can't leak anymore?
It is very difficult. The waste is thick and crusty and clogs the pumps. Workers can only access tanks through small openings.
Why don't they make bigger holes and use stronger pumps?
Actually, they just cut a bigger hole in one tank. They will insert a fancy tool that can pump waste out more quickly.
Where do they put the waste when they get it out?
They move it to a safer double-shell tank. The double-shell tanks have two walls to prevent leaks.
Cool, problem solved.
Not quite. They must get the waste out of single-shell tanks and into safer double-shell tanks before more waste leaks. Eventually, they'll turn the waste from the double-shell tanks into glass.
What happens to the waste then? You said it was dangerous. How will they store it?
The very dangerous radioactive waste will be mixed with glass in a process called vitrifying. The vitrified waste will be put in fancy steel containers.
So vitrifying will solve the problem.
The waste is still radioactive, but it is safer once it is vitrified and in containers.
So, now is the problem solved?
Not quite. They still have to decide what to do with the empty tanks, and where to store the containers with vitrified waste. But that, my friend, is a different story. I look forward to telling you more later, after I get my eyebrows waxed.
Wait. Don't leave yet? This is important stuff. More people should care about this. Where can I get more information now?
You can go to the Washington State Department of Ecology website at www.ecy.wa.gov to learn more about Hanford cleanup.